Well, one of my projects I've got for today is to address a little issue that I have with the utility bed on my old truck. Now, this compartment is the one right behind the passenger door, and the lock on it doesn't work. And so what I use it for is I just use it if I go to the store or something. That's where I put everything to bring it home, so I don't have to put it in the cab. Well, this, in order to keep everything organized, I like to put the little boxes and stuff in there, but the compartment leaks when it rains. And you can see there, it's dried up now, but you can see the drain holes in it. It has drain holes. But what happens is a cardboard box like that one right down there, they'll block the drain holes. And you can see that one there has about had it. So I have a new one here to replace it. And like everybody else, I get a lot of boxes come in from Amazon and Costco. So I have a never-ending supply of cardboard boxes. But I figured before I put this back together, and I think I'll figure out a way to try to keep that box off of that floor. I think I'll make a little wooden grid or something, a grate to put in there. So let me figure out how I'm going to do that, and I'll come back to you and show you what I ended up doing. And there's what I come up with, folks. Doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't even have to be a real precision fit. Just took some wood scraps, made a little grate to fit across there, put it back together with a brad nailer, and now my box right here will sit right there. The water will drain out from under it. It won't get soaked up wet like that other one did. And when the box does go bad, I get plenty of them in that I throw away all the time. So that'll help keep everything organized in here. Just one more little project. I'm going to move on to the next one. Well, for my next project, I don't even have to go very far. I'm just going up to this lock right here. Now this compartment doesn't lock. And what happened apparently is that this little thing here, this is just a piece of wire somebody put in here. Apparently it must have had a plastic one or something in there, and it must have broke years ago. So this compartment will lock, but what happens is if you turn the lock this way, see if I can do it here. See how that pops out? It's just not strong enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to replace that with something a little stouter. And I'm going to take this is actually a pegboard hook. And what I'm going to try to do is that'll fit in there, and that'll make that thing work if I can get it bent right. So I think I'm going to take this pegboard rod here, and I think I'm going to try to cut it off, and I'm going to try to bend it around and replace this little bit here with something a little bit longer, so that when it comes back like that, it doesn't pull out of the hole there. And if I do that, then I can fix this compartment door so it'll lock again. So let me fiddle with it, and I'll come back and show you what I come up with. Okay, it's later on in the afternoon, and got success there. See there, my new little rod right there that I made. I made that out of a pegboard peg. First one I cut off too short, and the thing fought me a bit, but I finally figured out how to get it. As you can see, I got some grease on it. And so now this compartment will lock again like it's supposed to, and that's not that I'll ever do it, but at least I have the capability of doing that. So that little project took a lot longer, like a lot of them. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And so anyway, that's two little projects today. I got that little grate made for the floor so that boxes don't get wet. The stuff I put in that compartment doesn't get wet. And I fixed the lock. So I'm going to call that a success for today. So like I always tell you, take care of each other and love each other. And I got a whole bunch of other little projects going on, and I'll see what I can bring you along on. And it always takes about 3 times as long as you think it ought to, and it takes longer when you film it as well. So anyway, give you one more look back at my compartment door on my old truck and how I fixed it. And for right now, until I see you again, I'll just tell you peace out.